the things I found with the last game was all those geometries that should alert you when you're playing Napoleon at Waterloo, like this is surroundable and you know, these guys next to each other, will take a little while to come back, but we'll see how we go this time. It should be better. So I'll move Pelletier, the artillery first. So that's 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 is probably the best place for him. Or 3.5. Which means that this guy can certainly get to the next hex forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Cavalry down here, the guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just move the guard up this one. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not going to get into action. So I've just got the remainder to move. I need somebody up against Weimar. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just juggle that stack. Is there an easy way to juggle it, or do I just have to pull it out and put it back?
I just, if you need to do anything, you can just double click on them and then select the lower one that should place it on the top. I don't worry about, I mean, there's no reason to worry about where a unit appears in the stack in this game, so...
Oh, it just reminds me that the artillery's on top. Since I forgot to fire mine last time, it seemed like a good idea to pay attention to stuff.
If you need to, you can just hover your mouse over the stack, and after about, you know, a fraction of a second, it shows everything in the stack.
Everything's in there, yeah. Okay, so I think I'm done. So I'm going to launch a big attack on Boland. So that's 11 in that stack of 2.
Yep.
Plus 9 more is 20. Plus the artillery is 26. That's 6 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how I go. A 3, I got lucky. I think that's it all in. I'll just advance him. Okay, and the other one is a 1 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling away. 5, I go back. Oh, I won't go back there. I'll move the 5 back this one. Okay, your go. And to get the point, you'll have to put a unit in the town itself, won't you? We gave me points for no good reason.
Or pass through it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think
you have to have a unit occupying.
Yeah, I think I have to occupy it. So let's do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the these all just follow down.
So you mentioned you'd worked on some Vassal modules. Which ones have you done?
I've done Vacdam Rain.
That's a big job.
It was one of my first ones. I did War in the Pacific. Ardennes Offensive. Panzer 44. And a couple of others. They've all been SPI games, and then the only other one that I haven't done, that I've done, but is I also modify a lot of them.
Yeah.
But the other one that I've done that is not an SPI game is the Royal Navy, which is
Oh yes, I've got a copy.
Yep. A friend of mine in New York, or was in New York, now lives in Chicago, was absolutely adamant that I had to build it for him, so I did.
I'm surprised you've had time for a family.
Hey?
I'm surprised you've had time for a family. That's a lot of work.
Well, the sort of job I'm in, I can go for quite a period of time without any work. So
Okay. I spent the last 5 years of my career contracting, so
Yep.
you have little patches in between getting assignments, or I had little patches between getting assignments.
That wasn't meant to be that far. That was meant to be that far. Oh, poo. You're just going to die. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm going to sacrifice the point. I don't care. And I'll put that there. So
that's a lot better.
That I don't get the point, but that's... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I could... No. Sorry. Let's do this properly. That can go there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay, so I've protected it. Good. Okay, done.
Alrighty.
No combat.
All right, next turn.
Advance the piece.
Right.
What were you contracting in?
Not particularly in anything. And people often ask me what I did for a living, and the answer is a whole bunch of stuff. So I worked in IT early, and then policy and for families and climate change, and then program administration in Medicare. And most recently, just before I retired, I was doing the cervical and bowel cancer screening programs in health. So, and I've done stints in audit and fraud investigation and so on. So, a bit all over the shop.
I started off straight out of university working for the National Crime Authority.
Okay. So I used to run the fraud unit in Centrelink. We had a fair bit to do with interagency cooperation.
I was one of their intelligence analysts. And I did that for 10 years and said, fuck that for a joke.
It took me 10 years to say I'm not an IT person.
And well, I did the exact. I wound up moving into IT. So
okay,
I've been IT manager, database administrator, you name it.
All right, I'll start moving, I guess. Well, I can't resist this, so I'll move my artillery up to here. 1, 2, 3. And then what am I going to do with Pirate? Am I going to go round? I'll come back and worry about it later. Very annoying what you've done. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure you're pleased to hear that.
Yep.
5, 6.
I think the trick here is not to try to avoid attacking. That won't last very long. I'll have to attack at some point, but
Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The obvious one. 1, 2, 4. Can I get enough? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm only going to get 4 to 1. It's hardly worth the effort.
And I only took this contract. I only got started this contract in the middle of March, and they literally gave me a laptop and sent me home in the end of the first week and said, "You're in lockdown, matey."
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I really don't want to go into contact, so I won't. You know, I would have been better off doing something else there. 1, 2, 3. And what I will do is I'll take a big risk and I will sacrifice my guard cavalry if need be. And go 1, 2, 3 to there. Yes, I think that will do me. Okay, let's see how that all turns out. So the artillery bombardment first on Merlin. So that's 6 to 1. I think that's automatic. It's a DE. On the cavalry, out on the flank. 9 to 1 against Upstal. Low, please. Yes, eliminated. And do I want to advance? No, I probably don't. And finally, against Weimar, I've got 12 in the stack across the river. 12 in the other stack as well as 24 and 2 is 26, 5 to 1. Oh no, you're worth 10, aren't you? You're in a town. Oh no, you're not, are you? So 5 to 1 and a 1. I've managed to do it. So I think that's a DE as well. And yeah, lots of risks taken, but I figure cutting down the number of units I'm facing is worth it. So that's it. I won't advance.
Oh.
Not everything's gone to the eliminated units pile.
That's interesting because I'm sent to the eliminated. I'm 11. Oh no, I'm fine. That's right.
Yes, you haven't got a problem here. I'll put one von Upstal's gone and Merlin's gone, right? So I'll just put them in there from the units.
And you've got no losses
So far. I'm about to get some. You choose to come forward.
I'll stop the artillery. All right. It's not going to work. 1-to-1 on the on Hassan.
Yep.
1. Advance. And 2-to-1 on the guards.
Okay.
1. And no advance.
Actually, no, I'll retreat to. Oh, I can't disengage anyway, but yes, I'll retreat to here.
No, you can't retreat into a zone of control.
Oh, come on. Can't you just let me do it this once?
Well, sure. Yeah, I can.
I mean,
But then you're gonna make that. I'll make that same claim, and you'll say yes, and you'll just regret it.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. I can't. Do your worst, sir. This is where the business end starts.
Well, I don't know. You're incredibly vulnerable, are you? I'm going to have to crank up the high odds. You're not surroundable. I might as well clear that out, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't get me in, so I'll go this way, 2, and in. So that's 9 and 5. I'm not going to be able to get big enough odds, but that's 1, 2.
Just bear in mind that cavalry's halved when attacking into.
Oh, God, so it is. In which case I probably need my 7, but he's a long way away. So let's see. Where was it? It was there. So I'm not going to be able to get to 20, so 3-1 will have to do. In which case I can put soy in there, it doesn't really matter. It's pretty poor when you're reduced to using your horse artillery as flank guards, which is what I'm going to end up doing. Okay, back here. You don't really have a vulnerable end. So let's just 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm not used to playing with crests either. That's going to make it tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Cavalry are halved in woods. 4, 5. Halved or not, I'm going to have to put him up there. And the other one can go do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't quite reach. I'm going to have to put him in the woods. That will allow you to surround me, so perhaps there would be better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can surround him there too, so back down here he goes. Puree is too timid to do anything, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. One attack only. As you pointed out, it's the stack with the cavalry is only worth 7, plus another 12 is 19. Another 11 rather is 18. 3 to 1. Let's roll it. It's a 3. Back you go. And I won't advance.
You're getting ready to assault that crest. This is going to be the mini Waterloo, isn't it?
I hope so, except that that ended badly for the French, so I'm hoping it's a little different. Rubbing my hands together like Mr. Burns now.
Well, you're a lot stronger now here than you will be at Waterloo. Alrighty, so let's get some reinforcements. Right, I'm giving up the point.
You don't.
Your turn.
Thank you. There's an unlikely string of successes needed to make you pay for that. So, do I continue to maneuver? Now, I'm presuming bombardment is blocked from Hex 2008 to Vinca because the crest.
Yes. Yes.
1, 2, 3. Well, isn't that just sucky? 1, 2. No, I shouldn't move that first. Let's set up the rest of the attack. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. That's one too many. One and 4. I probably need to get this guy out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I probably want to go the other way. I'm kidding myself here. I'm agonizing over stuff because I'm not in practice, and I'll actually just pull this artillery back onto him. That should be fine. Okay, let's see if I can do this now. I need to get a 4 in here. 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Might as well just get in there. Oh, I should go further around. Okay, let's see how I go. It's high risk, possible disaster. Let's try it out. So the important attack is 9 to 4, 2 to 1 against Balfour.
Yep.
Butler. So let's see how that goes. 2 to 1 with a 5. There you go. It's all come unstuck.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's come unstuck. It's no one's died yet, so that's a good thing. It's when they die that it becomes unstuck.
And it really starts to sting. Okay, and I've got 12 in the southerly stack and 11 in the one above. It's 23 to 6, just short. So let's see how we go at 3 to 1. It would have failed anyway. Oh no, 3 to 1 might be all right.
That's a DR.
It is a DR. Back you go.
Come into my parlour.
I will. Across the ridge. There we go. And 2 to 1 against the second Hussars there. 5, I failed.
I don't want to attack that.
Come on, you'll enjoy it.
What's that, 11? That's 1 to 6. No, go away. I'll attack there. Alright, so that was game turn. Oh no.
Yeah, it was game turn 1600. Yep.
We're on game turn 4 now. So
Yep.
these babies, come on. Bing, the first division.
So how many Quatra Bras points have you got? Is there any way to record them?
Yeah, I'm just writing them down on a piece of paper. I've got 2.
Yep, that sounds right.
And if I get this, if I hold something in the hex this turn, it'll be 3. It's a bloody nuisance that you've got to actually occupy the hex. Oh, wait a minute, does it occupy or control?
You did read out occupy.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
It may have been a slip of the tongue.
I really should staple these rules together. I keep losing the page numbers. No. Occupy. Absolutely occupy. God's sakes, who's got the... I'll just put you there for the time being. And down you come. Well, actually, let's just hold off for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. I have to do that. Oh, let's just take those off. Oh, no, that is moved. nothing. Absolutely nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.5.
So I've lost connection to the server.
Have you?
Yep. So I'll just synchronize with you again.
Yeah.
I need to.
I'll just hold off moving until you're done.
Okay, so I'll leave the game.
Actually, I'll put you back because otherwise I'll forget where you came from. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm back. I'm the second Sheldon in the room.
Good. Anything better than one Sheldon is two Sheldons.
I think that's right. I've always been afraid to say it to people.
Yep. Well, let me say it for you.
The other one's gone. Oh no, it's still there.
Yep, he's still there. Are you bold or not bold?
I'm bold. And I've got the game back. All good.
Okay. All right. So let's have a move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're not going to get around me, so let's do that. And then these gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop that there. Finally. I don't know that we'll be able to do it until we'll see. Alright, so I'll give myself a little tick for being on the occupying the turn 4. I've got 2 attacks.
Yep.
My Brunswickers are going to attack Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 to 1.
Yep. Isn't it 1 to 2?
No.
Okay.
I've got artillery there.
Artillery there, yeah, sure. So you succeed.
Yes.
I'll fall back that way.
Yes, and I wish I hadn't have done that, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care to lose 2 points. I really don't care.
Okay.
I've got to pin you. Oh, sorry. I was after the move button and I hit the
Sure, that's
dice
fine.
one.
You played the second attack, so it's all good. What have you got? You got 9 and 6.
9 and 9. Sorry, 6 and 9. So 15. 2, 7 is 2 to 1.
Plus the artillery if you want it. Not that it makes a difference.
No, it won't make any difference. 2 to 1.
Okay.
4.
Okay. I can only go to there.
And I will advance to there.
All very similar.
Interesting enough, this is what Waterloo was about. Fighting over the ridge.
Yeah. So I have to make a choice here whether or not to. Well, there's not a lot of choice because you've pinned down virtually everything that can move, but I'd like to think I'm still left with choices.
You do have some choices. Immediate surrender would be my first choice for you.
Yes, I was thinking the same.
And then the second choice you make is whether it's going to be unconditional or not.
Yeah. I don't think there's a lot of point in moving the rest. I'm just going to put them in harm's way. Well, let's be aggressive and see what we can do. You haven't got any cavalry in that division up there?
No. I've only got one cavalry unit at the moment.
I think that's safe enough. All right, well, let's see how this goes. Okay, Puree against the 2nd Hussars. That's 2-1.
Puree.
Whereas the cavalry on the right flank.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yep, Puree.
So it's a 2, I'm successful.
Yep, okay, so they retreat.
Yep, and we do the old back and forth dance.
Yep.
And let's see if I can pull off the 9-4 to take out Butler, the grey one in the middle. 2-1. Yes.
What happens with am I destroyed?
Why would you be? Oh, if you keep retreating if there's no room. I'm pretty sure you can. My memory is.
I'm pretty sure that you can always push stuff out, but I've just got to find it.
Yep.
Retreating. The only retreating may not retreat into a pre-order hex. Retreating may enter a vacant hex, or it may stack with some other units within the stacking retreat, as long as the unit is stacked with another. The unit is retreating into a subject.
So you just keep going if it's full, isn't it?
Displacement. Here we go. If the hex retreating unit is one which would not normally move into because of stacking retreat, then one of the units for the hex is displaced.
So you just make room for them.
Yep. Well, Brunswickers with Brunswickers. You may advance, sir.
Well, I think I'd be foolish not to. Okay, and so the other attack against Kempt, I've got 12 in the southerly hex. And 11 in the one above, so 23-5, 4-1.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, Kempt. Yep.
So a 3. That's successful. I'm afraid he's gone. And I'll advance. And the long shot. So 2-1 against Pack and Heiser at the other end, the artillery and the infantry.
Yep.
A 6, I failed. And here, the 5 against the 4 is 1-1.
No, it's not 5 against 4.
Isn't it?
No, it's 5
I'm going to off against the other.
It's 5 against 8 plus 6.
Oh, 1-2.
Is 14. Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Unless you're using the artillery to soak off.
Using the artillery to soak off.
Can you use artillery to soak off? I think you could.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you can.
Yes. 5 to 8. So it's 1-2.
1-2. A 1, I succeed.
Oh, very impressive. Do you want to advance?
Well, that's a very good question, isn't it? It actually makes everyone else a hell of a lot safer. And he becomes 10 factors. That's got to be worth something. Okay, and now the soak-off attack, which is 2 to 6, so 1 to 3. I don't think there's much chance, or is there any chance of success?
No chance, I think.
Oh, don't be like that. No, there's a DR there. If I can roll a 1 again. But I didn't. Okay, job done. Your go.
Okay, interesting turn. Oh, by the way, is there?
You've got 9 factors left to lose. Oh, that's a good sign when you can't afford to leave them out on the flank.
How do I do this? That's 1-to-1 there. That's 6 and 6. So that's 2-to-1 there. Soak off there. Come down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't be used anywhere else. May as well attack there. All right.
We're getting to the pointy end.
Yep. Here's some risky ones. Okay. 6 plus 4 is 1-to-1 on the
Against 2, sorry, yeah.
against Hassan.
Okay, 6 plus 4, that's the forest hex and
Yep.
the one hex.
Yep.
1-to-1, okay.
6 take a retreat. Yep. Not overly worried about it yet. 2-to-1 here.
Yeah, I can't see it. It needs a ping marker, doesn't it? This.
Yeah, I
should
do that. So 2-to-1 on German.
Yep.
4, that's a retreat.
It is.
And I'm going to pop that one, oops, there. Just to pin down units. And because they're adjacent to that, there has to be a soak-off attack there. That's 1-to-4. I'm not even going to bother rolling it. I don't think it's...
1-to-3 is the only one that can succeed.
Yep. And then finally 1-to-2 on the Pier Cavalry.
Yep.
And 1-to-2, 4 is a DR.
I don't think I'll follow you up because I might get somewhere else.
Oh, and I've got this side too.
Yes.
6 plus 3 plus 2 is
5-to-1.
5-to-1. 5.
I think that's an exchange.
I think it is. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Send to and send to. What did I have to?
2.
Am I on the figure or am I?
No, you're still okay, I think.
Okay. And I will advance that.
You're up to 19.
All right. And 6 and 4 is 1-to-1, and 6 is a. Oh, I'll do that. No, I'll do that. Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, so you're on 19. I need to get 6 factors.
Yep. So I can see 6 there for the taking.
6 for the taking. I'm just going to have to pile them in, aren't I? It's not, doesn't require sides. Obviously he should move to here because he can be applied to either. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That one can also be applied to either. But I'm putting all my eggs in one basket here. If I do that, so maybe I'll just go here. And I think I'm happy with that. I need to get the guard out. 1, 4.
Oh. And at the end of the turn, you occupied the...
Oh, so, I've got a point for a Quatra Bras. Okay, so let's see if I can get these 6 points. Obviously, I should use the artillery to soak off against the Brunswickers. So I shall. That's 6 to 7, so 1-to-2. I might as well roll it. A 3, that fails. You don't need to move. These ones have to be committed against the 2. That's 12 and 9, 21 to 2, 6 to 1. It's a 3, so that's an eliminated. And 5, 6, and 6 is 17, plus the guy in Quatra Bras is 22, is 5 to 1. And I'll take the risk. It's a 2. I'm afraid that's an eliminated as well. And that, by my count, is 25.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll take your word for it. I haven't been keeping track. So I am now demoralised. And when I am demoralised, I stick my thumb in my mouth.
I think it's, yes, I think that's it. I think it's the end of the game.
Is it? No, I don't think it is the end of the game.
I think it isn't in campaign, but I thought it was in this. But okay. Occurrence. Okay. So yeah, demoralisation wins at Ligny, but doesn't here at Quatra Bras. Units of a demoralised army lose their ability to advance after combat for the remainder of the folio game. This is just the general rule.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. That's the only thing. There is also a disintegration level, but I can't find the rules for disintegration, but I presume it's over. No, only the Prussians have disintegration, so that's not a problem. Oh no, yours is 40. Your disintegration level is 40.
Yeah.
But I can't find a rule about disintegration. I'll go back up to the contents, that might help. No, there's no rule about disintegration. Okay, so you can't advance. That's the only issue.
That would be a nuisance.
I'll make the rest of the game considerably harder, but...
well, it's only another... Oh.
Another turn after this. This is 1900, isn't it?
They came on... Hold on. Yes. So it's the end of the 1900. So it's one more turn after this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm 8. Oh, 2 soaking off there. Okay. So I am 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 6. 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 6 is 21. 5 is to 10 is 2 to 1.
Indeed.
1. And you are...
I am dead.
You are dead. But I can't advance, so...
You can't advance, so you don't get the point for Quatra Bras.
No. I've got a 1-to-1 attack over on Pierre.
Yep.
Which is a retreat.
Retreat.
And finally a soak off Bing versus Soy. Bing versus Soy. Which is a 1-to-1 attack. And it's a retreat. No advance.
Yes, which makes it difficult for you. And so there's one more turn.
Yep.
Clearly I should go to kill as much as I possibly can. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, I guess. I should have been able to interfere with the 2, 4, but I'm not going to attack up there, so that's fine. What's 4? I need another 4 up there. I've got another 4. Yes, I do. Here. 1, 2, 3. think I'm probably happy with all of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's enough. I don't think I need to strive mightily at this point. So let's do the surround attack against the Brunswickers. That's 4 on each side is 8 versus 4, 2 to 1. Rolled a 6.
Whoa!
Gives you a shot at killing some units. And here you've got 6 being attacked by 17, which isn't particularly useful, but it's the best I could do. Oh, I didn't move the 5-4. Dumb me. Wasn't the best I could do. Okay, 2 to 1. Fails. And 1 to 1 against Maitland. Also fails.
Oh my gosh!
And finally, 12 to 7 is 1 to 1. Succeeds. How lucky is that? Okay, well, there you go. That's an ugly finish to the battle. As in, it's quite scattered and spread all over the map. Actually, I shouldn't say that. You've kept all your guys together quite well. It's me that's scattered all over the map.
So that's my last turn. And this is important because I'll get 1 point for that. I don't care about attacking because I've got the last turn. Oh, but I will do this.
You should kill as much as you can. That's all victory points. You sure don't want to try and take out Soy as well? The 6-4.
I can't muster enough to do
To
it.
have the real dent.
There's no more up. Actually,
Okay, and you get the points for Quatra Bras again.
I will get the points for Quatra Bras, and I get the points for the occupation of Quatra Bras at the end of the game.
Yep. So that'll be 6 in total.
So 2 and 4 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 6 is 15 to 4. Oh!
Don't you hate that? But it's the best you could get there. Yep. There wasn't like you could move anyone up there.
3 to 1.
Yep. It was enough anyway.
Yep.
I mean, I felt the same when I was 1 short, but there's nothing I could have done to be less than 1 short.
All right. Oh, I want to see.
And that's it.
Oh, really? You just absolutely wiped the floor with me. What's it? 15, 16, 17, 25.
Yes, I didn't get any more after demoralisation.
25, and I got, what did I say, 11. Hello, what? Ronan? What's the matter? Can I come out? Give me a minute.
Yeah, we're just about done here. We can meet again next week and take on Link.
11, and I got 5, and you got 1 for, so that was 26, and I got 5 plus, where's my little sheet gone? Oh, I'm writing on it. 4.
5 and 4, that sounds right, yep.
So that gives me 20 to 26, which I think is still a victory to you.
It's just a victory, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Sheldon, good to play a game with you.
Same time next week, same bat channel?
I think so.
Leave me a go.
All right. Be good. I'll speak to you then.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.